All right, here we are on a Sunday afternoon with Duracell batteries laying everywhere. I went to the store and did a little shopping and got some tacos and things. But anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. I haven't been on here very much lately because I've been feeling a little bit down with the, I guess you could call it chronic fatigue, but basically I'm just ass tired all the time. I've been having sessions of vertigo and dizziness and things like that for about the past 2 or 3 months, and I don't know if I'm just getting old or I'm just wearing out, but anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better this weekend, so I was trying to take it easy out of the heat and do some things in the shop here, so I did a little bit of that, but didn't get done in nearly as much as I thought I would do. I did get the basement working exactly right now. All the little pain in the butt parts of bugs and things are worked out of that. So that's out of the way. I will put a proper demonstration video of with my pedal board hooked to it and all that kind of stuff. It's extremely loud, so I'll get that done. And I fixed my Les Paul and just did a few things for myself around the house, which brings me to why I'm on here doing this video. So for a lot of my friends back home in Sonora, California, my hometown, they will recognize this. Robert Taylor, Bob Taylor. I think Rick DeMont probably saw this. I know Robbie Harris. We used to play this in his mom's living room all the time when I got it. And Mark Porter, he's played this several times. I have some pictures of him playing it actually, but. This is a Martin Sigma SE19, which is a Japanese-built Martin, which is very thin and has a rounded back on it, but it's all made out of mahogany, the whole entire guitar. Very, very cool guitar. The 80s Japanese Martins were extremely high quality, and this thing, I think I got this in, I'd have to look it up and look the serial number up, but they only made this a year or two. And I think I got it in 1984 or 1986. I can't remember which year it was, but my dad gave it to me for my birthday, and it was the first real good quality guitar that I'd ever had, and I still have it. And I lost it in a bad collateral deal at one point in time, and Bob Taylor got it back for me. So thank you, Bob. This is a treasure. I hated losing it, and he got it back for me, so that's pretty awesome. I appreciate that. This is something my dad gave me, and it's one of the only things that I have left that my dad gave me, and it means a lot to me. But the reason why it's on here, so we'll get back to the whole guitar shop thing. The reason why it's on here is because after a period of time, acoustic guitars will start to, see if I can get this in the camera, they'll start to bow up right here on the body where the bridge starts to lean forward a little bit, and the neck will start to seem like the neck angle is off. What happens with these things is the strings have a lot of force pulling on them, so they pull on the body, and the wood actually moves over time and flexes. And as you can see in this one, it's pretty, if I can get it just right in the angle, it's pretty flat. It's got a little bitty bow to it, but the thing that is going on with this guitar is that the neck needs to be reset. Now, I'm not going to reset the neck on this because it's all original and I like it the way it is, and it's to reset the neck on these is very, very difficult to do. I've done it. It's very difficult to do, and it's very pricey, which is why they're expensive if you send them in for that. So that being said, I'm going to try to get this in the camera as close as I can here with my little flashlight so you can see. If I can get it to where you can see it, right there, if I get it just right, you see that little line on there? That is the little line that was right there. That is exposed wood, and that's evidence that the neck is starting to separate from the body. So what I've done to fix that, because I'm not going to do a neck reset, is I inject a little bit of glue in there to hold it in place with the strings off. But in order to fix the high action and the problems with the neck angle, there's a little trick that I do that In a case where it's not severe enough that I want to do a neck reset, then I go ahead and do a little trick that I've come up with. That I take the saddle and I shave this down in height, the same dimension that I want to lower the strings. I basically bring the whole thing down closer to the body, then reshape it, and then change the shape of the saddle to bring the whole strings down to the proper height. And you can see that I've done that here, but you can also see that the saddle looks completely original because I will do it that way. And it brings the strings back down to where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be at 3/32 above the 12th fret, and that's where they're at right now. And it's back where it was. So anyway, that's my little trick on solving acoustic guitar problems without doing a neck reset. I have done several neck resets, and they can be difficult to do. They can be really, really a pain. But in a certain case where you've got a vintage Martin or a Gibson that you want to preserve it, and you obviously want to play it, and it doesn't play because the neck's all jacked up, then you do a neck reset, and they can go several $100s, like $500-600 to do one, because they're very time consuming and they're very difficult. And if you have to be very, very precise about it, because if you get it wrong, you've just bought yourself a $10,000 guitar, and you don't want to do that. So anyway, that's my little spiel on how I take care of my Martin. But as you've seen, it looks pristine. This thing is a treasure to me. I've kept it in the case. Now, I've played this thing a lot, but I keep it in the case and I polish it and I take very good care of it. It's got a few little dings on it, but I play this thing a lot, and it still remains looking like that, partly because the Japanese did such a good job on the finish, so it's very tough, the polyurethane, but partly also because I take care of it and keep it in its case most of the time. So anyway, I appreciate everybody listening, and I'm gonna do a little editing magic, woo, for all you people, and I'm gonna slide over here and play this thing a little bit for you so you can hear. I've installed a Fishman pickup in it and took the original electronics out, where you can see these little covers, and I put a Fishman pickup in it. And the reason I did that is because I never intend to sell it, for one thing, so I don't care about the originality of it. The Fishman is a million times better than what was in there. What was in there was passive, didn't have a battery, it wasn't active electronics, so the tone that comes out of it, originally it sounded great, but now it just sounds phenomenal. It's impressive, and it just makes it a whole lot more useful for me. So anyway, I'm gonna do my little editing magic, whoa, like I said, and see you guys in just a minute. Bye. All right, here I am back. I'm trying to look at the camera, I'm staring at my monitor. I've got the video on the monitor, so I make sure I'm not filming the back of my head or something like that. So anyway, I told everybody I would use some fancy magic and do a little edit slice and come over to me playing the guitar. So here I am playing the guitar, and like I was saying, it's all about memories, and this thing holds a lot of them. I'm going to play two songs that I wrote on this guitar quite a long time ago. One of them I recently got to play at Todd Johnson's wedding, so thank you, Todd, for that. That was very special. It was unplanned, by the way. I was his sister insisted that I play it at the rehearsal for the wedding. So, surprise! Guess what you're doing? You're performing, and I did it completely unrehearsed, but everybody seemed to enjoy it. So I'm going to put that on here. You fill my life with pleasure when I look into your eyes, and you make me start to tremble whenever you pass by. And girl, I can go on forever
about the things you do, but you smile and make me speechless, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do when you put your love on me. There's nothing I can do, so sweetheart, let it be. Would you love me forever, as long as there is sky? Will you be my one and only, the day that we both die? Would you fill my life with happiness, make me feel forever young, give me years of joy? Oh darling, be the one. There's nothing I can do when you put your love on me. There's nothing I can do, so sweetheart, let it be. There's nothing I can do, so sweetheart, let it be. Love it. This old Fishman, this old guitar with this Fishman in it just sounds amazing. Very, very cool. Love this whole thing. A lot of memories with this thing. A lot of memories with this thing. Playing in church with Bob Taylor, playing on stage with Mark Porter. Oh man, all those afternoons in Robbie Harris's living room with his mom and him and me playing on this thing and having a good old time. Good memories. So the contrast to that song that I played just now, that I played at Todd Johnson's wedding, and thank you, the Johnsons, and now I can call them both the Johnsons, Jackie and Todd. So thank you very much for that, for letting me do that. That was a little song that I wrote a long time ago, not long after a few years after I got this, I suppose, probably about 10 years after I got it actually. But it feels like ages ago. It was in the early 90s when I wrote that. Right after, a couple of years after I wrote that, I wrote the contrasting song to that, and when you hear it, you'll see why. It's the contrasting song. Some things are beautiful love songs, and some of them explain what happened later. Well, I wrote you into my book of dreams, tore that book wide open at the seam, and the pages fell softly to the ground. The story's over and I hope you're happy now. God above watched over you and me, still you let go so unfaithfully. Now my heart will never be the same. The story's over and you're the one to blame. So many times I want to see you. You're in my mind, tearing me apart. You're in my dreams, I still need you. But you don't care about my broken heart. Now I think about you night and day. I wonder why we let it slip away. Now the last piece is lay crumpled where they fell. We both know it's probably just as well. So many times I want to see you, and in my mind tearing me apart. You're in my dreams, I still need you, but you don't care about my broken heart. Well, I wrote you into my book of dreams, and you tore that book wide open at the seams, and the pages fell softly to the ground. The story's over, and I hope you're happy now. There you go, the contrast to the other song there. The first one was Nothing I Can Do, and the second one was Book of Dreams. They're both compositions of mine. The second one I got the pleasure of playing with the Oklahoma All-Stars with Brent and Virgil. And Virgil had helped me change a couple little parts in that in the bass line, and really brought it to life. And Brent, that center section where I'm playing the little instrumental piece, Brent plays just a phenomenal electric guitar Marshall amp solo over the top of that, and it just really makes it a blast to play live. And I miss that, miss playing with you guys. I've been out of it for so long. I've been missing a couple of gigs and wasn't able to make it up there to the city. Still working on the health, still working on the vertigo thing, and dizziness and stuff, and trying to get past that so I can get back to playing a lot. So anyway, thank you all for listening to this. It's a joy to be playing, even if it's just a little bit over the air and over the internet. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you all very much also for subscribing and liking my YouTube page. I appreciate that, and like for that to grow a lot. And as Alex would say, in order for you to grow it, you got to get on there. So yes, Alex, I'm going to get more busy. Thank you very much. Alex is my internet consultant. Very good at it too. I appreciate all your help, Alex. He set all this recording gear up for me and got me instructed on how to use it. So I appreciate that very much. So thank you all for listening to my memory and enjoying this with me. Love this old guitar, and just can't get enough of the joy that it brings, all the memories that are attached to it. Appreciate that very much. Thank you all. Enjoy your Sunday. Stay out of the heat, and have a safe week. Have a safe 4th of July if I don't see you before then. And take care. Bye.